Hey, this episode is sponsored by SimpliSafe, and I actually just got a brand new SimpliSafe system. SimpliSafe is easy to use, totally customizable home security that focuses equally on the most up-to-date tech and a relationship-based service team. Probably still fine. Everything's falling. We currently have SimpliSafe in our home at the bunker, and now we're gonna have it
SimpliSafe
at the Demo HQ. And with the new system at the Demo HQ, we have something very cool, a new offering from SimpliSafe in a very hard to open box. Oh. This is a wireless outdoor security camera, ultra wide, 140 degree field of view, so you can keep a watch over your entire yard, or for our application, like our parking lot. 1080p HD resolution. It has color night vision, has an 8x zoom. This will be cool to make sure no one is messing around outside our shop. We're gonna have a lot of our projects in there, a lot of tools in there. There's a lot of things I don't want to get stolen or messed with there.
front door camera detected.
And just like that, I have activated this camera. Hey, get off my porch. That'll scare them. As always, the interactive monitoring system will call the police if the system is alerted to anything. Their team of always-on professionals are easily reachable and always keep lines of communication open for the most protective service. Take 20% off your SimpliSafe security system, and your first month is free when you sign up for the interactive monitoring service. Go to simplisafe.com/offtheranch to learn more. Welcome to Off the Ranch. We got a new engine, so let me tell you why. Texas Speed had built us this awesome 416 LS, and I completely destroyed it. So we were running truck tires. I ran it way too long, got it way too hot. We just burned everything. Like, we melted parts that normal engines would never melt because I just kept going. The entire engine, bottom end of it, was all just ruined. So we didn't have enough time to build up like a complete new Texas Speed engine because Cleetus and Cars is in less than 2 weeks. So we bought this. This is a 4.8 liter LS out of a 2008 Chevy Silverado. You know what horsepower these things had stock?
I think it's like 305,
Yeah.
295, around 300.
Low 300 horsepower stock, but it's an LS, which means that we should be able to upgrade it and get some horsepower out of it. So we talked Texas Speed. They sent us heads and cams. We're gonna put new heads, new cam in this thing, as well as a new intake manifold. Also, we're gonna slap a turbo on it. And we're gonna try to do that all and get it all running in the next, 10 days, basically.
Yeah,
So-
5 days would be good for the tuner.
That's true, yeah, and then we gotta go get it tuned. So we're gonna try today just to get heads, cam on here, and engine sitting in the Chromino. That's our plan.
It'll work.
We also stole a lot of the goodies off of our old Texas Speed engine. We got the oil pan off of it, valley cover, what else did we get? Sensors and stuff we may need, but mostly this is just a stock LS, and we're gonna do some fairly simple, heads and cam is not simple, but I've actually never done a camshaft. I've never put a camshaft in, so.
Really?
Yeah, so this will be a first for me. This is how you're supposed to do it. You get an old seatbelt, and you tie it in a knot around the header. Demolition Ranch approved. Texas Speed sent us a little goodie box. Has some header gaskets there. Looks like some head gaskets there. We have a bunch of bolts and studs, the whole kit for everything. We have our beautiful LS LT camshaft here, made by Texas Speed. When we went there last time, we showed y'all a video of them actually chopping these cams. They can put them to whatever specs you need. We told them what engine we wanted, what kind of horsepower we were looking for, what our application was for it, and they sent us out a cam that should do really well in there. Have our lifters here, and then to go with our cam, we wanted some heads that flow really well. So I have not even seen these. We get to do a nice unboxing with this new head here. The new head that'll flow much better than these stock ones from a 2008 Chevy pickup. have everything pretty much taken apart now. We have not taken out the cam. That's the one thing we have not done, is taken out this stock GM 4.8 liter cam. But everything else is staying. We cleaned up the top of all of these pistons. Everything looks pretty good in this engine. This was one we just found online and ordered it. It was in Houston, so they shipped it over to us. We bought it sight unseen, but it looks pretty good so far. So we're going to pull the cam out now, and then we can start putting heads back on and put everything back together. So it actually went pretty fast. Did it in like an hour and a half probably to get all stuff down to this. It's gonna be a lot longer for us to put it all back together. This is my first LS heads cam swap, so I'm gonna be slow at it. It's actually your first LS, right?
First with an LS, yeah.
He's done it with a 2JZ. He likes them Japanese cars.
Very different. Old cam.
We did it. Old cam, new cam. You can tell this one is better because of the way that it is. This is the Texas Speed Stage 4 Turbo Cam going in. Gonna make all the horsepower, every single one of them. Just got some assembly lube here to make sure it's nice and lubed up. We don't mess it up before we even get started. Just like that, we have a new cam. Well, not just like that. Just like this. Just like that. Okay, goodbye. Old oil pan. Hello, new oil pan. It's over here. It's actually just the one that was on the other engine. Much prettier, fits better. It is time to put the new heads on. This is the Texas Speed Stage 2.5 head for the 5.3s and 4.8 LSs. Got to get our gaskets ready, and then we can throw them on there. So we have everything's done. The engine's ready to start. You pour the gas on the top and then it goes. Now we got all the lifters and everything put in. We got the rocker arms put in. So we gotta put, we just gotta spin it now and see if it spins. So we're gonna do just a couple spins and make sure nothing like catches and stops, because that would be bad. This is the first one of these I've ever done, so I'm a little nervous. So far so good. So now we can go ahead and put the rest of it back together. We are not going to get it in the Chromino today, but we're going to try to get everything back together. We have successfully put a new cam and new heads on this LS. Good old Texas Speed valve covers. These actually came off of our old 416. So we took a lot of parts like that, the oil pan, a bunch of little things off of that that were still usable. Yeah, that front cover. A lot of that engine in this build, but the heart of it is totally new. Turbos are crazy. So basically what we do here, we take all the exhaust like this. We stole this kit from another guy who wasn't using it anymore. And all the exhaust comes across here to our turbo, and then the turbo spins and takes in fresh air and pushes it into the engine. So it's gonna be pretty wild looking. Dog, look at that. Okay, so this is the new power plant. We are actually gonna get this thing dynoed before we take it to Cleetus and Cart. Well, assuming it starts. We're gonna start doing some more little things in the next video. We're gonna get it in the car and try to crank it up. And then I guess we crank it up. Yeah, we'll try to get it running ourselves. Then we take it in to get tuned. We got a guy who's gonna tune this thing for us. And we'll put it on the dyno and try to see how much horsepower we make. With a much lesser engine, we had a 416 cubic inch. It was all built bottom end that I toasted. I'm sorry, Texas Speed. And now we have this one, which is smaller. What is a 4.8? to.
I think it's around 290, 293, something like
So
that.
a lot less cubic inch, but then we're gonna turbo it, and we have bigger flowing heads. We got this big old intake. We got a better cam. It should be sick. We're gonna put an eBay turbo on it.
Right
Anyway.
above your head.
Yeah, it's this one right here. We actually bought this for a completely different reason, but desperate times call for desperate measures. So we are going to put this thing right here, and it's gonna make all kinds of awesome noises, hopefully, in a video coming to you soon. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of trying to fix the old El Cromino so that it will ride again someday. Fingers crossed. That's one of the next couple episodes you see, is this thing starting up and actually moving under its own power. We have some other things we've done that we'll show you in the next episode. This thing's gonna be better than ever, assuming we can get it started. Bonus footage for you guys. We're gonna try to fix some of the body work that somebody did to this car. It wasn't me, it could have been anyone. We're still looking to figure out who the culprit is, but just know it wasn't me, so I'm just trying to fix it. I'm a good guy who helps cars, I don't hurt them. Hook into the frame on this side with my forklift so that my truck won't drag the car. It'll just, this probably isn't gonna work. This got a little crunched by something. It wasn't me. We're just gonna drive the truck forward a little bit, and hopefully it doesn't just rip off the front corner of the car.
Keep going. Keep going. All right, we're just gonna stretch it out, and then it'll work. It'll still work. Oh, the forklift's moving.
Oh, we're driving the forklift?
Yeah.
We did actually do what we wanted. This thing was all up in the tire before. Now it is not. I think that's as much as we can stretch it though. We're gonna call that good.
Yeah. Dude, it's perfect.
Kind of perfect. Whoa, just
Yeah, let me get on your car.
Stop it! You hit the wood, you're good. Alright, you on the brakes?
Yeah.
Dude, look at that!
Anything?
We could try to pull out that bumper a little bit. Oh yeah, dude! We got it! This is what they do in professional body shops. I took a class once. Alright, that's good.
It's a hell of a lot better than it was.
Okay. Peace out.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mayor.